Gather round, adventurers bold in the realm where tales unfold. The podcast of heroes, a quest divine, where imagination takes flight. Let's combine. Roll the dice, let the story begin. Monsters and magic, the battles within. From dragons to dungeons, a thrilling ride. Action Surge podcast where legends collide. Action Surge, it's time to embark on a podcast journey where dungeons fall. Venture forth with the warriors true in the world of D&D. We welcome you. Action Surge, it's time to embark on a podcast journey where dungeons fall. Venture forth with the warriors true in the world of D&D. We welcome you.
Because if we're gonna get in there with all kinds of fucked up fucktitude already, then let's do it the right way.
Do it. Ready to go into this completely unprepared.
All right, so I gotta because of how things happened, we're all in the wrong positions. So oh no, oh no, wow, Joe is actually somewhat in the right position.
Yeah, that's right.
Hang on,
Yeah,
where are you at, Joe?
yes, yeah, yeah.
So I'm adjusting these cameras here.
Do you need us to move anything around?
No,
Are you good?
you cannot move anything around. Well,
Yeah.
you can,
Do,
and then I'll
do
have to
not
redo it
move.
all over again. Do not move
Do,
around. That's
yeah. Yes.
I need you to
That's
do the
right.
opposite of that.
Around,
You
jump
don't
around.
want us. You don't want us to move into your space. You want us to stay still so you can adjust things. I got
Yes.
No jumping around.
Why was you going to talk to the horse? I forgot.
Why did it switch? Oh my gosh, this thing is goofy.
it. Who talked to the horse? You're asking.
No, why did you go talk to the horse? I can't. The Harper send you or something?
We were told to. We
Yeah,
were
you
told
would.
to talk to the
Yeah,
horse.
there we go. Okay, I was looking for it, man. I couldn't find it. I'm like, where's the horse quest? This is the horse.
The horse would know some information having to do with people who rode on the carriage or the dray. That's, I think, what we were going to ask about. And the horse is thought to be an undercover horse agent
Harper
for the
Harper
Harpers.
agent. Yeah, Harper agent.
Yeah, yeah.
A horse spur.
Right.
It's like whisper only horse language. I don't know. I don't even know what the hell I'm saying right now.
Yeah, it's
So okay, now I'm on to Rich. I'm on to Rich. There we go. We got Rich in place. Oh, sort of. I know it doesn't look like it on the stream for if anybody's watching. Oh, I see somebody's watching.
Are we live already?
We are.
Right.
Because if we're gonna start off in a fucked up way, we might as well just go all out, go big or go home. That's what I always never
Yeah.
say.
I
a
need a
good thing.
lean.
Good thing we're 30 seconds in, so we won't get demonetized.
Did you do the Maheki which
The hell are you talking about, Joe?
I need a link, man, to send to my people so someone might watch.
Okay. Hold on. Twitch.tv/Action Surge 5E and here I'll just do that and then you can. Oh wait, let me. Where do I share it to?
With my
My
Discord.
artist page. We'll share it to Dark Elf Designs too. And then one more page. My Magnus Pale page, I guess.
I go on to Facebook and find it.
Okay, it's not there yet. Now it's there. Now if you go to my Facebook page, then you should be able to check it out. If anybody wants to follow me on Facebook, please do so. I don't know what my Facebook thing is. It's some irritatingly long thing. It used to be just facebook.com/BrianTremaine1. It is no longer that. It is now some fucked up, irritatingly long thing. And I'm sure you'll find it. I'm the Brian Germain who looks the most annoying. That's how that works. I don't know if that's true, but I'm not the skydiver guy, and I'm not the other artist guy.
You see, you put a lot of effort into looking annoying, Brian. It's
the other artist guy.
I figure I got to be good at something.
Something.
So if you can't be good, at least be good at it. That's how I don't even know. You know,
Yeah.
I got John up here like as if he's on camera, but he's not on camera. So like, it's just his Discord
is he centered
icon.
well up?
It's just his Discord icon. Here we go. Let's transition. Okay, so right out the gate, of course, Ulrich and Socks are going to be left behind somewhere, correct?
Yes. So I placed them behind the bar at the bar.
Okay, so they're staying at the bar. Okay, Ulrich
They're
is
staying.
too drunken and slovenly to leave anywhere, and Socks is probably taking care
Holding
of him
his hair.
while holding his head holding his hair while he pukes into the whatever. I don't know.
Just let me get all in his
Chasing
beard,
any
though.
rat.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
That's all right. That's for later. You never waste good swill.
Wow, that didn't sound like Elric at all.
If we save it for long enough, it'll re-ferment.
All right. So we're on session what, 11 or 12?
12.
11.
Oh,
12.
yeah, it's supposed to be 12. Did I name it wrong? I think no, it's 12.
Okay. So we're on session 12. About 4 sessions in, we lost our wizard. We were just informed that our monk and our rogue will be able to join us for a couple months, which leaves this party with a bard, a ranger, and a cleric. Oh joy! I think I might have to tone down some of the encounters.
So I will actually do this though. I will as Zaid. I will suggest. It's like we're gonna need some more. We're gonna need some more muscle. I don't think this is gonna work out well at all. Let's go see if we can find us some henchmen. And at your leave, Joe, we'll make up sidekicks, appropriate sidekicks, since our wizard is mysteriously vanished, as wizards do. You know, cast an invisibility spell that never left, or cast a teleport and disappeared.
Maybe it was his fault. The bar got fireballed.
Yeah, maybe he was the one in the fight out there. Yeah. Maybe this horse can tell us.
All right.
Was this
so we
Kiro
can,
that did this?
Yeah, it was Kiro. Kiro was with us.
No, I'm saying when we ask the horse, we can be like, was this Kiro that fireballed the bar?
Oh.
Because right now all we know is we're not supposed to really ask anybody about the fireball because we're supposed to keep our mouths shut, according to the guards.
Yeah. Filthy adventurer mouth shut before we fine you and throw you in jail for being filthy adventurers with mouths.
Well, I thought this was the yawning portal, the place where everybody opens their mouth. Yeah.
All right, so
Oh, is that what it's based on? I see now.
so guys, the last thing you did, you had met with the mysterious harper known as Mert at the opera.
Yeah, Mert the moneylender.
And Mert sent you on a mission to speak with the horse about seeing if they had any information for the Harpers or some stupid crap. Is that what it was?
Yeah. Yep. And then we
See if you heard anything about Zenteria, for any Zenterium people.
Oh yeah. Gotcha.
Right,
But
right.
then you found
Mm,
said horse working at Ray, um, but he encouraged you to meet him at the stables this evening because he would hate for someone to see him talking to a human
Yeah, I think it was a her, but yes.
or her. Yes, I think you're right. I think it was a her. Um, so yeah, does that sound about right?
Yep.
So you
yes.
have time to waste.
This is only really it reinforced the idea that this whole thing that we have to meet this horse at night and it's a female is only brought us to the idea that it's a nightmare that we're going through.
Well, well, yes. I mean, we've heard of those, but it did. She didn't seem to be, bewitched or,
No, but it
of
is
a.
night and it is a mare, so therefore it must be a nightmare.
Oh no. Well, wasn't
It's still
prepared for
it's still
that.
going over. It's still going over her head. Laj is still puzzled.
Okay,
They
Elijah, I get it. It's bad humor. I won't use that in
You
a
should
set.
know all about those.
It's okay, Elijah. I get it. It's terrible humor. I won't use it in a set. It's okay. Humor's not my strong thing, and then it goes back to plucking at the lute.
Oh, is it an insult? I've heard you do those too. Was that an
Laszlo,
insult?
you should know all about nightmares. I hear drow are in them a lot.
I think that if we are into other people's dreams, it's not our doing.
No,
think
but
the
I don't
we
think
are-
they're dreams.
They are. If they want to fantasize about us
Excuse me.
when we sleep, that is none of their business, none of my business.
Excuse me, Tato. You cannot prove that I've ever dreamt about Laja. I mean, not I've never dreamt about Laja.
No, those are daydreams, say, not nightmares.
But yes, we definitely need to see about hiring some a couple people to maybe watch our backs
Feel it.
while we're running around doing things. But I think
Oh,
we
yeah.
should keep this clandestine meeting with this horse. I think we should probably just keep that between the three of us, and
Yes.
of course the two back at the bar.
And the one that may never return.
I don't know that
So
he's
what?
not here now.
Yeah, he could be here. He could be invisible. We
I
don't
think
know.
he's following us around. And I have this. Do you ever have this like feeling you're being watched? That's how I always feel, and I always feel like it's Kiro.
That could,
As long
that
as we
could
don't
be
have
what
to
we're-
share, as long as we don't have to share the gold with him, he can follow us as much as he wants.
that could be the feeling that we always get at the tavern, that someone's watching us.
But, so do you know, or does anyone, do you, Zaid, specifically, because you are familiar with the Waterdeep, do you know of a place that one might go to hire specifically, or is it just you go to the bar and try to pick up people? Is there like a guild for adventurers or things like that, hirelings and such?
I suppose there might be. I suppose we could go to like a mercenaries guild, perhaps.
Okay,
Somewhere.
so not one that you're familiar with, though.
Do I look
So you
like I
have an
need to
inn
go and
up
hire
with-
mercenaries a lot? Okay, don't answer that. I don't go and hire mercenaries a lot.
You look you, you hire other things. I get it.
What was that
But-
bar?
yeah.
What? The Bloody Fist?
The bloody fist, yeah.
I think we could hire. We
That
could
would be
hire a
good
couple
place,
people from
indeed,
there.
Indeed, if we want to hire another brawler, perhaps, and yes, I don't know that the bloody fist is the way to go, but perhaps. I imagine we can find someone who's less than high moral turpitude there.
Are you guys just walking down the street having this conversation, or because last I knew you were
I
in
think
the
we're in the
Probably,
hall.
I would
I
would
think we're in
imagine
the-
so.
Oh, if we left the bar then. Okay, I thought we were still in the
Oh, I don't
troll
know.
skull.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know.
Last I know, you just talked to the horse. You're supposed to meet her later, so I'm assuming you're
Oh, that's
probably
right. I just
wandering your way back to the bar.
Yeah, wandering our way
Um,
back to the bar, I guess. Yeah.
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 So you're
But
wandering
we're not
along.
speaking super loudly, I don't imagine, but not like
Oh,
super quiet either, you know?
yeah, yeah. As you're maybe 2 blocks away from Troll Skull Alley, you are taking a shortcut down a little bit shorter street, and you notice a rather large guard presence as a
Trying to log
full
in this.
unit of guards is in the alley. Two guards are going to doors on one side, two doors. You know what I mean? So there's a pair of door guards going to like almost every door on the street. They're knocking on doors. Um, they see you and a number of guards start approaching you. One of them is saying, "You there, hold, come here."
I think they're talking to you, Zaid.
Who, me?
All three of you,
uh,
over here.
oh no. We already we gave our tax money at the place where you do the tax money.
No, wise guy, huh? You asked me who we're looking for exactly then. As the guards start to reach
Oh no,
towards
my name is not Zackley, sir. My name is Zaid. Zaid Roaringhorn.
Roaring Horn, you say.
Yes, and I kind of look at my companions because I might not have revealed that information before to them.
I think you did. At
Yeah, I
some
think
point.
you
I, I, I have I
You
have
know-
I have alluded that my parents are rich, but
Right. We know at least that much. And Roaring Horn might not mean anything to us anyway if we're
yeah,
not
especially
from the city.
Elijah, but might mean something to taste.
Yeah,
so I
I
don't
don't know.
know.
Well, the sergeant or whatever kind of waves the other guards behind. He walks up and goes, "Shouldn't be wandering through this alley. We're pursuing a dangerous criminal at this moment. You haven't seen him, have you?"
I look all like kind of shocked and scared. What? No, perhaps no, I don't think so. But what? Who am I? What am I looking for?
He's a tall guy, maybe 6 feet,
Hmm,
big teeth, kind of gangly.
kind of gangly. No, I have not seen that. I know him.
Dark hair, a little bit scruffy. Got a scar running from his left ear down to the corner of his mouth.
Okay, so at this point, I think I know who he's talking about. But
Okay.
I will say no. What is he wanted for? By all means, tell us. We can steer clear, avoid this dangerous criminal.
Suspected of murdering 3 men
Oh my goodness!
in their sleep.
In their sleep, no less. Oh well, I will definitely tell everybody to be on the lookout.
I'd suggest getting
I'll be
yourself out
rolling
of
back
this
and forth on rolling back and forth on my shoes, just trying to remain undescript. Even though I know I'm a lady of means, at least my disguise is.
You're all coming from the opera, walking through crime alley.
Yeah, and we're all dressed
Well, I
in
guess
fine. We're all
this is
dressed
right-
in finery right now. So
Yeah, yeah.
I'll be praying.
A couple guards escort you through the alley out to, then watch you turn into Troll
Mhm.
Skull. So they figure out who you guys are and where you're going. Not a problem. That was just a little random encounter from the thing, Oh, well, something. And you get back to the Troll Skull. It is getting on to, towards evening dinner time. Bellies are probably a little bit, grumbly and whatnot. You're expecting the horse Maxine will be back at the stables in maybe an hour or two, which gives you enough time to consume your dinner and
okay, as we're kind of like get back to the bar and get eating dinner or whatever. But like as we're walking and whatever, I'll say quietly. I'll say, "You don't think they're talking about Sox's uncle, do you? Or her cousin, or whoever that other tabaxi is with the big scar."
Oh no, they described a human.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would say.
Well, I just heard
think they
scruffy and
would've-
had a big
I,
scar. And
I was gonna say, I don't think her cousin or whatever is 6 foot tall.
Short and fat.
oh,
Yeah, I
well,
was
yeah,
gonna
but
say.
he was much taller than Sock, so I didn't remember how tall he was.
he towered over her. Yes,
Oh,
he
yeah.
did in the description.
Yeah.
But I said, I think they would have recognized a cat person and thrown that into the description.
Let's be fair. Let's be fair. Bilbo Baggins towers over Socks.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah, that's true. He is about 1.5 feet taller than her.
Warwick Davis looks down.
I don't know. I don't know. He's got to
Warwick
be.
Davis
He's
is
at least
almost
taller
like
than
that.
her, though,
When
right?
when he looks Socks in the eye, he
Oh my
goes,
gosh.
just down, just a touch. What was she was like only like 2 feet taller, 2.5 feet tall or something.
Yeah, 2.5 or 2.
Yeah, she was as short as you would let her be, and still be a
Yes.
tabaxi.
Yes. I should have just made her a crossbreed tabaxi halfling. And then the run of the litter on top.
Ooh.
But she'd be as small as she wanted to be then. Hey, no.
Tabaxi Dixie.
Oh, come on.
Tabaxi? No, that don't work. Pickaxi? A
I'm trying
pickaxi.
to find out how do I even log into this stupid thing here.
What are you trying to log into?
So, okay, so when I get onto the Streamlabs, I have to log into Twitch to get it going, which I did. But
Okay.
if I want to go into the chat server, I have to log in again because it separates the two somehow. So it's really weird.
People in the chat?
Yeah, there was somebody. Louder was in the chat, and then somebody named Bagby, Beck the Gay Bee. Beck the Gay Bee has followed. Thank you for the follow. I was trying to get in there to chat with you, but I can't because I suck. It's it's a thing.
I don't know, Steam Bay. Oh, my
He's not
chat's
in there now, probably, or or she's not in. They're not in there now.
Chat is unavailable.
But I don't know why I can't log in because I don't remember my.
Oh, that's weird. I've never had that happen to me before. Why did it do that? I don't know. It's frozen. There it
The
is.
chat?
Everything. The whole thing. My whole Twitch is just frozen.
If I could
horrible.
remember my password, that would be helpful. Oh well.
Twitchy. His Twitch is twitchy.
Twitchy. It's a twitchy. It's very twitchy. I don't know. It's weird. No, I guess I'm moving. Okay, it's not frozen, but chat's not available. Oh well, nothing I can do about it. So anyhow, yeah. So you guys get yourself a little short rest that you don't need because, you we're just at the opera, and that was someone had a long rest there. Won't say no name.
I will like while we're at the tavern.
Yes.
I will kind of keep a lookout for any like street urchin looking kids, which could also be halflings depending, but like anybody that looks like a street urchin type that might be able to get me some information.
Okay.
I'll see if I can look around and see anybody like that. And
You're just gonna hang out on the porch.
yeah, kind of like just hang out on the porch for a minute and kind of like
So I'm looking at
absently
this
scrubbing
map.
the loot.
I'm looking at this map of Troll Skull Inn, and I'm noticing there's a lot of trees for an inn that's supposed to be at the end of an alley.
Well, it's,
Oh, Waterdeep's a green city. What can you say? All
I
right,
didn't
so
make the map.
so you spending a little bit of
I
time.
just put it in the roll 20.
little late into the evening. A little late to the evening, so you don't really see much kids out running around. But after a little bit of dinner, and you head over to the stables to meet with Maxine.
I'll settle for anybody that looks like a street urchin, though, kind of thing. But
Yeah, anybody?
yeah,
Beggar Vance, man.
I don't mean the drunk dude. I don't mean the drunk monk that's in the bar. I mean outside the bar.
Yeah, I've changed out of my
And we
opera
can, and
togs
I
and
will,
into
I
my
will also
adventuring
keep an
gear.
eye out. Yeah, I was gonna say I'll also keep an eye out as we're headed back to, toward the stables. I said
Um,
the horse. Let me finish that horse.
the horse, of course, the
I didn't
horse.
want to. I didn't because I just said the whore, and then I said the stables.
Oh,
He's keeping an
Didn't
eye
want
out for
anybody to
all kinds of
misconstrue that
people.
we're going to the horse stables, But anyway, so
yeah, yeah. So,
They might be in the same place.
you don't know that.
um,
Only for
I
certain
said
people.
might be.
uh, yeah, yeah. So
Did you?
you wander your way back. You do see a few people that almost fit your requirements, but none that don't seem too shady to deal with. Um, but you get your happy selves to the stables, and it's full on dark by the time you get there. Um, yeah, as you're walking, they're lighting the street lamps and whatnot. You get there, and there's just a single attendant at the stable, um, who, as you walk in, looks over and goes, can I help you?
Uh, yes, we were just coming to look at these beautiful creatures.
This is a private stable, sir.
Oh yes, I'm here to pray over the horses.
Right over the horses. I wasn't told about this.
Oh well, they should have told you. They asked me specifically to come in and pray for the horses for their health.
Would you like to make a persuasion check?
You knew that was coming.
Yeah.
If you'd like to, yes. In fact, I'd like to really make the persuasion check. I'm making a good roll on it.
Yeah, if we want to make this persuasion check, Rich, we're definitely not letting you roll it. Not bad.
15.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, I suppose it won't hurt to let you bless the
That's
horse.
what I did wrong.
Are you all priest or?
Oh no,
no,
I'm
they-
just musical accompaniment for the prayer.
Yes.
And I have the ability to speak with animals, so I help with the communication between the animals so that they realize what we're doing in helping with the blessing.
Yes, it's very nice for the animals to understand the prayer, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
we need to get their
What exactly
horsey souls.
do you serve, sir? And he points at Zaid.
I'm just musical accompaniment. Music calms the savage beast.
No. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and take a restroom break because I really am kind of scared to see what happens here. And he scurries out into what's probably the offices or whatnot, and you're guessing you don't have a lot of time.
Okay. I'd say we go and find our friend very quickly.
Yeah.
Well, Maxine's not hard to find.
I can be taught.
And so you walk up on her.
And they can start playing in the background, and I'll start saying a little prayer as cover, and Rich can start talking to her.
Yep. So I cast Speak with Animals,
Why?
and
Why?
She talks.
She can talk in human.
she can talk in human. Okay, never mind.
Why you casting speak with animals to speak to a talking horse? This is like Mr. Ed's grandma. All right, so you're going to talk to the horse.
Hello there, Wilbur.
Oh, Elijah.
Actually, I was thinking about that as part of the cover. So if the guy comes back, we can actually continue to communicate in horse.
That I do not have a problem with that. Okay, so yeah, Maxine's right there.
Yep. So Maxine, good to see you again. As we mentioned before, you remember earlier today that we were here seeking some information that you have for our Harper friends, and they'd asked us to contact you. So we can take that to the Harpers. Have you found anything out about the Xantharum or any other information that you think would be pertinent for our Harper friends?
Maxine stamps her front foot a couple times, snorts a little bit, finishes chewing her hay, turns one eye towards you and says, "Well, I can't say for certain, but I did a few days back pick up Sun Elf and his two half orc bodyguards, maybe 2 days ago. I picked them up at an intersection. I pick up some people. I can't recall which one, but I do remember dropping them off at the Yawning Portal. And they did talk about hiring some spies to root out Xanathar guild hideouts in the city. Maybe they're who you're looking for?"
Could be.
It could be. Did you say Xantharum or Xanathar?
She said they were looking to send spies to the Xanathar Guild Hall.
Okay, well, Xanathar is it. But we know that the sign, the symbol was of Xanathar anyway, so.
Yeah, the Zentarum and the Xanathars are going against each other right now.
Yeah, so that's probably who we're looking for.
That's probably who we're looking for, yeah.
Yeah, I was just trying to differentiate between which one. Okay. And you dropped them off at the Yawning Portal. Didn't catch their names? Just it was a Sun Elf?
Yep, a Sun Elf and a couple half-orc bodyguards.
Half-orc bodyguards. Were there any distinguishing marks on the Sun Elf? You said he was tall. Could you say about how tall he was as far as compared to how tall you are? You know, was it up to your shoulder, up to your head?
Wow, that's awesome.
What?
They don't give a fucking physical description of a character that you're supposed to physically describe. Because this is
now hear me out. Hear me out, Joe. This is gonna be it's very intensive that you understand what I'm about to say.
I have to make stuff up.
You have to make stuff.
So the Sun Elf will be described as having long blondish hair and pointy ears, because that's what Sun Elves do.
Wait, I'll be the difficult player. I don't think he really looks like that because it doesn't say that in the book.
Right. He appears to be. He was carrying chainmail, but he also was carrying books. So, bodyguards look like your typical half-orc ruffians.
Any particular markings on his clothing? I'm just things that wouldn't be on other passengers that you'd carry. Things that would be distinct.
Is that what you call that fur that changes all the time on you creatures? Clothing.
Speaking of distinct, how did they smell?
Like a tavern.
The orcs? They have orcs. They smell beautiful.
Like petunias.
This does not look like a stable.
They about smelt like where they were going, the Yawning Portal.
Well, it kind of does.
Okay, and yeah, but that's what we call well, for you it would be like sometimes people would put blankets over you or things like that. It's similar. It's a similar idea. We call it clothing. So, is there any markings on those that were distinct?
Nothing. She gives you a basic description and tells you that they're armed and armored, but not enough to give you a. So apparently, hadn't figured out enough to pay attention to that type of thing. Although you're quite sure from the conversation that she'll be more inclined to pay attention to these kind of things in the future. She's very interested in this stuff of clothing.
now it's very important to her.
Yes.
I mentioned in the chat, but I didn't say it here. If you allowed me to, I would have grabbed something that might be of interest to her, a carrot or some sort of thing that a
That's-
horse might like.
That's
you know.
fine. Yeah, just at the end, you could have grabbed
Apple.
something like that. I'm gonna go with probably a
apple.
carrot,
Yeah.
though. Probably an
Yeah.
old, really dried up, stringy, tough. I'm just kidding. I don't care. Yeah, you give her a carrot, dude. Go ahead. Have a day.
All right, Just as a
You
I
got like an
understand that
animal
it's-
handling skill or something you can give me a check on when you're giving it to her?
sure, I gotta handle it. I mean, everyone has an animal handling skill. It's just about any good at it.
Right.
So you're proficient at it, yeah.
Right.
I think I am actually. It's not a great, but I am proficient. So let's hope it does something.
Wow.
Nope. It's
least
simply
you
a dried
rolled
up
a
carrot.
Yeah,
I apologize. Yeah.
yeah, it's not a very tasty carrot, but it's the thought that counts. So, and a carrot's a carrot, right?
Yeah. I mean, she's not gonna refuse it.
Right. I mean, when she's done, she's like, "Water! Oh God, it was so dry." Water.
It's worse than the oats. Worse than the oats. So I pat her down. I'm sorry I couldn't find anything better, but I certainly wanted to give us a sign of our appreciation that we're all working together. So I think that with that description, we can go and leave before our friend comes back from his potty break.
Yeah.
Unless you guys have other questions.
Yes. Yeah. Potato.
No other questions.
Well, good. Yeah. So you head out.
Yeah.
All right. As you're leaving the inn, you hear the door into the office open, and some voices. Hey, what are you doing? You don't belong in here. Spies! Spies! They're spies from Noah's. I knew it. They're trying to steal our horses. They start chasing you out. Crossbow bolts come whizzing by.
I'll just keep running. Just go.
Are you funning, or is this really happen?
Wow, they will absolutely let crossbows fly.
I will definitely just run.
They clearly ain't trying to hit nobody with them.
They're stormtroopers.
All right, we'll yeah. All right. We'll just. I guess no good reason, no reason to try to explain to them. So, I guess
Yeah,
they're a bunch of ish-stick, stupid overlanders.
As I'm running away, I'll say, "Let Muhammad's blessings be upon you."
It's so bad.
Well,
All right.
Nope, that's not what I wanted to do.
So, return to the inn for a good night's rest. Yes.
Sure.
Well, we can put. I put myself on there by accident, but that's
That's
the
fine.
mistake.
I was just putting up a map just to give the idea that there's a stable there, kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
I was just theater reminded. It wasn't
Yeah,
that
yeah.
important. Table. We will take a quick breather here at this 8 o'clock hour. Maybe
10
5 minutes.
5 minutes? 10 minutes?
10 minutes. 10 minutes. If we need 10 minutes, and then return to a night of rest. And
All right. We're going to go to the BRB screen, wherever that is. There it is.
we're at BRB.
We are
What do
at
you guys have for-
BRB.
All right. I don't know. I didn't think about this, but why don't we just do this? Each one of you take control of one of them three characters that's not here and run them, and as the players come back, they can have their character back.
We could. I mean,
I mean,
we can do that.
I just don't know if you wanted to do that. And the other thing is I didn't know if if one of us gets one of their characters killed, it might not be great for us.
Yeah,
Or
there's
One of the
that.
characters one of the characters has died already.
That's true. Elric died, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you already raised his ass once.
Yeah.
Did he lose point of constitution? No, you lose point of constitution every time you get raised in my world. Oh,
Yeah,
this ain't my
no.
world. Damn
Yeah,
it.
not in 5e. No.
Yeah, it's and I so rarely kill characters that I really want a constitution point every time I do kill one.
It's like a trophy. It's like a trophy.
Joe's
for you.
collecting them over there in his trophy case. And this constitution point was back from the adventure of 18 Diggity 2. It was a Remoraz that was on fire, and he killed somebody who tried to ride him. And, I don't know. Remoraz.
You wouldn't believe it. He was just about to be saved. The person was just about to heal him, and then he rolled a nat 1 and had a double death throw.
And now
It was horrible.
and now that constitution point is mine forever. See how pretty it looks in my case? Yeah, get it, the evil laugh.
How sparkly it is.
That's great. I'm glad I didn't read that text out loud.
Uh-oh.
Well, just because it was asking if I knew where something was, but the last person I seen it with was the person who was asking me with his wife, so it's not my problem. But anyhow, so you guys get back to the inn, you rest up, get up in the morning. Why are you bothering me right now, child? Why is my child bothering me right now when he knows I'm supposed to be DMing? Because he loves me and he cares about me. That's it. Yeah, that's it.
He's like, walk me
Hi,
now.
Jess.
Walk me
Watch
now.
the stream. No. Oh. We're on a husky break.
A husky break?
Yeah. That's all I can hear is the husky.
Yeah.
His human just got home, so he's very talkative.
If you're just joining us, welcome to the husky break.
All right. The husky
Now of course he's silent. Like all of a sudden he's silent. Like
the husky
Damn it.
has exited the building.
we're breaking, husky. Damn it! Bark already.
The husky has left the building. All right. So get some rest. Get up in the morning. You have. I really just want to get this little thing done. So you meet with Mert during the day, and you
Exchange information, basically, or
exchange your information. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Which at the end of which you each get 150 experience points.
Nice.
All right. He says he'll contact you if he has more work for you. He appreciates it. If anyone would like to become a member of the Harpers, they can, make a little notation that they've successfully completed a mission for the Harpers. If no one wants to join the Harpers, well then,
Well, I don't have a harp, but I do have a lute. Could we join the looters?
the looters. All you gotta do is step out your front door, throw a rock through a window, and proceed to start taking stuff. Oh, my bad. Wrong kind of looters.
Oh, that is ludicrous.
Ludicrous. That's my new stage name. Ludicrous.
Yeah, that's you don't have to worry about anybody coming after you for using that.
Oh gosh.
Looter. Oh my
I
goodness.
think, well,
gracious.
Elijah, it sounds interesting. I mean, So I mean, I can just make a note that we've done one thing, and I will mention that to Mark, that that sounds of interest, and what do you do next type of thing, or just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, it's kind of a keep doing what you're doing. You know what I mean? You ain't been invited to join the Harpers, but it's important to keep track of how many missions you do for them if you
All
want to
right.
get.
All
All
right.
right, you know what I mean?
We will do that. Or I will do that anyways. I guess it's
Yeah,
individual basis.
I will too.
yeah. At some point, I will say, "What's your Harper number?" And they'll be like a 3 or 7 or 0, or you know what I mean? And I'll be like, "Oh, okay,
0.
all right." So, now here's the interesting thing with this. All right, um, they got all these little side quests that aren't supposed to get you nothing but renowned with groups.
Right.
As you're listing them, no experience for them, just just renown points.
Why?
Um, right,
Why
and
is
that's
there
why I
no
give you
experience?
20
Why is there? I was gonna say, why is there no experience involved? Is that
because you
just
get
how the
renown.
adventure? Is that just how the adventure's written?
Yeah, it's how they're-
Recanoed.
Yeah.
it's, you gain renown with a group. There's like 6 or 7 groups that you can potentially join, and like um, and yeah, you got to like do missions for them to be able to join them, and it's part of the thing. I just think it's
I wonder how come they don't have that. I wonder if it's under hero point. No, hero points is a different thing. Because I wonder how come they don't have renown tracking on the character sheet.
because it's like
But they have piety tracking.
yeah, they do. They have piety tracking, but they don't. They it's
What's the
a
Harper number
faction renown.
proficiency? Who did that? Was that you, Rich?
What's that?
What?
Harper number.
Yeah.
Harper number proficiency.
Yep.
Nice.
I was looking for the place to stick it on the
Character sheet.
on the sheet. I said, well, it'll fit.
That's
It's
funny.
not really a proficiency or a language, but it's an area to stick it. So
Okay, we'll say Harpers. I'm gonna put Harpers into my allies and organizations.
There you go.
Well,
Put a number one
that's a
behind
better
it.
place.
Put a 1. Okay.
See that? Oh, the Harper number 1. I did it in other proficiency, but see that's on the
Now it's
front
worth
page.
1.
It's on the. No, it's worth 1. And that's on the front page. I'm more likely to see it. It's like, oh crap, that's right. It's in the.
It's a good
It's in
thing you're
the-
not proficient in your Harper proficiency. Otherwise, that number would be like a 4.
It's true. I run my Harpers.
All right, there you go. All right, so oh Jesus. All right, so you're taking care of that. Now, my plan here was to just let some time go by. Say managed to get all the stuff in order, everything's in place, and you're ready to open the bar type of situation was what I was thinking we'd do.
Okay.
Because I mean, we can we can go all over fucking Waterdeep for weeks and weeks and weeks, and you know what I mean, to get through the 3 weeks of game time that it takes to get all this shit together for the bar, But I mean, in that time, what level would you end up? You know what I mean?
10.
Probably, which is more than the freaking module has monsters for. So I think the best things to do is just give you 3 weeks of downtime that you can spend on top of the bar getting done, because the 3 players who aren't here or 2 players who ain't here, their characters will spend their downtime working on the bar. So I'll give you that. Um, you know, do any of you know what downtime is? I know Brian does.
I do.
I know what it is. I don't remember all the different things that I'd be able to do. I'd have to look it up.
You remember any of the
But
things
I do know.
Why?
Skill, proficient, do a skill thing. Maybe learn part of a language.
Yeah, there's a lot of things you can do. I know what Tato wants to do.
So Pray.
Right?
Religious services, probably.
Really?
Tato wants to go over and try to start working on the forge and building stuff so we can try to get that blacksmith shop next
Yeah.
door.
Yeah. All right. I figured that's what you'd want to do. All right. So I'm giving you 3 weeks of downtime. You're going to use it at the blacksmith shop. We'll figure out what benefit that is. Whatever. You know what I mean?
Well, you know what I'm going to do, right?
You're just going to perform, right?
I'm going to be carousing.
Carousing. Perfect. Carousing. Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
To get I'll
So-
I'll do it via performance, but like I'll be performing at different locations and such like that, trying to or whatever, just carousing among people that I can't in places where I can't perform or whatever. But yeah, just trying to get like notice, get those contacts.
Get in context. Exactly. Was you saying something, Rich?
Well, I was thinking that, one of the things that Laja was interested in doing was kind of finding a purpose and, being able to make something for herself in the adventure line. So she would be interested in doing more like single person Harper duties. If she could find someone to say, oh, yeah, just, we need this thing run here, or, something that wouldn't necessarily require a team of adventurers to do, she would look to try to volunteer to do some of that stuff to keep her name at least fresh in their conversation circles.
I see. I see. Um,
If you
is there
don't
anything
allow
like
that,
in
that's cool
downtime?
too.
Is there anything like that in downtime,
I would like-
Brian?
Yeah. What was sorry, just run it by me again real quick.
He just wants like something he wants to spend his downtime doing some kind of something that would keep his name Lodge's name fresh in the Harper's mind without it. I don't. It's kind of a they call you, you don't call them kind of situation, though. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
Could be considered work, downtime activity work, or
Yeah.
could be also carousing, like that same thing I'm doing.
What exactly?
Carousing
Go
is
ahead.
carousing is like basically a work week of fine food, strong drink, and socializing. Character can attempt to carouse among lower, middle, or upper class folk. Character can carouse with the lower class for 10 gold pieces to cover expenses, or 50 gold pieces for the middle class. Carousing with the upper class is 250 gold pieces for the work week, like that. And then basically it's to get contacts,
That don't sound like a bad idea for you there, Elijah.
There's also schmoozing.
Schmoozing sounds fun. I don't know what it is, but it sounds fun.
I could possibly do that instead and leave the carousing to Elijah.
Okay.
Or
I mean,
or vice
we could
versa.
both
Maybe
carouse.
she could
You don't-
schmooze or carouse or both. Yeah, you have like one of the things. There is running a franchise, but we're not there yet.
No.
I would think something where I could, be of, which would, I would think that schmoozing would really lean into high charisma score, and
Yeah.
I have just a flat charisma score, something that maybe carousing more into the dexterity, which is I'm better at. Maybe I could do, spend the whatever it is to carouse with the middle class,
Right.
tell, so that type of stuff. Is that how it's supposed to be?
Yeah, I think it's
Would that make
basically all
sense?
charisma based for carousing, but depending on what you were doing,
I
I
think,
think Joe could.
A huge
determine
chunk
wherever.
of downtime that does have checks is charisma based. But what I would allow you to do is perform an a assistant type role and be able to base your carousing off half of Zade's charisma modifier. Which is still better than what you got.
Okay, so a charisma roll for performance then, or for
Yeah.
and then
Well,
half
no,
of-
you're.
and
Well,
then
hold on. What I'm saying is for your charisma rolls, if you're
Char-
going to work with Zade,
Yeah, I was gonna say
you
it
get
could
half
be.
of his.
I was gonna say it could
Yeah.
be and it could be like performance. It could be persuasion. It could be pretty much anything using to carouse with, like any skill. Alternatively, you could do disguise and use deception.
There is that.
Yeah,
This
I
guy
think
was
again.
Dox's thing, right? Um,
Mhm.
I would say that like you would be like trying to, carouse the, and meander and stuff. Basically, you're coming in like as part of Zaid's posse,
Entourage.
and yeah, entourage.
Sure.
You know what I mean? And you're making using that to make contacts. So yeah, because people, I've met people who do that. They meet people, and the only reason why they meet people is because they know the dude in the band.
Oh yeah, there's
Oh yeah,
people there's
Mhm.
people that have gotten famous from doing that.
exactly. So
And
yeah,
Laj has worked a little bit of with Zaid anyway in there
yeah, yeah,
already
yeah. All
with
right.
with doing pulling. Will we be pulling another con? I like it when we pull cons.
Maybe.
But I mean, you guys have worked together, so that would make sense. It would fit within the
Right.
what we've already done, what we've been doing. So
Yep.
I'm cool
Yeah,
with that.
that works, and that allows you to get a little bit of a better roll, off it. We'll worry about them. What are the rolls for that,
Um.
Brian? Are there any actual rolls to it, or is it
Yeah,
just
there
a?
are there are one second. There are. Oh, hang on, I'm on the wrong thingy.
And I'm assuming, John, you're looking up your downtime activity, so you can give me the rundown on it in a minute.
Yeah. What are you planning on doing, John?
Work. I'm gonna work in a forge.
Oh, working a forge. Okay. Okay. So basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll like charisma persuasion.
Mm-hmm.
Unless, like you said, you want to do disguise and deception.
Right.
Um,
Nope.
But charisma persuasion, after a work week of carousing, a character stands to make contacts with the selected social class. The character makes a charisma persuasion check using the table, and it's like a 1 through 21. Like 1 through 5 is character makes a hostile contact. 6 through 10 is character makes new contacts, so on and so forth.
Okay. What level would you like to carouse at? How much gold will the two of you be spending for said
I'm gonna go
activities?
ahead and spend the 50 for the middle class.
Okay. Okay. Which will
Is
require you, of course, to match that. And then you're doing 3 weeks. Keep
oh
that in mind.
oh 3 weeks. Oh, okay. Then in
Three
that
weeks.
case, maybe I changed my mind on that.
Wanted to make sure you're aware.
Yeah, I don't think I can do 3 weeks. I could do. Well, it depends on how you want to do it, Joe. But I could do a week with the middle class, and then
Okay.
2 weeks with the lower class, kind of thing.
That might not be a bad scam. Because I mean,
And then that
you
would
know,
cost me 60, 70 gold.
I got friends in low places. Ain't that a song? Yeah,
Yeah.
you use friends in low places, sir. All right. So you're gonna burn through some gold, and then can you keep
can
up
you
with
can
that
you
kind of cash flow spending there, Elijah?
yeah can you do
Yep.
can you do
I'm good.
70? Okay.
I can do 70.
All right. All right. So we'll go ahead and we'll start, Brian, by having each of you roll for you. What do you want? Let's. What do you want to do? Lower class first, or you want to do up
Yeah,
to
let's
you?
do lower class first,
Okay.
I
All right.
guess.
So each one of you give me that roll.
What did I do?
16.
16. That's not too
So
bad.
I add. So if you're helping me,
My
I
charisma
add half of
modifier
yours.
is yeah, my charisma modifier is 3, so you'd add a 2 basically, I guess, or 1 depending on.
Okay, add 2 to this then.
So 10.
So at 10.
Okay, Brian. What do we got?
For 10, that is characters made no new contacts.
All right. And for 16.
Characters made 2 allied contacts,
All right. Let me make a note so that I can.
and those are going to be lower class
Or
first. and then the next one will be lower class
How
too, and then we'll do upper class or middle class.
how do you do that, Zaid? I tried smiling, my biggest smile, and I tried, you know, and I tried making eye contact like you talked about,
Can
endless eye contact,
well, Laja,
and it didn't work.
Laja, you are a drow, so some people around here are
Yeah,
a little bit, for lack of a better term, racist, and perhaps, if I may, can I give him help to give him advantage? Can I give her Laja help to give her advantage?
I was letting that you being there, giving her the.
Well, what I was going to do is I was going to say, if you would allow me to, Laja, and then I will say like, like I will give her some clothing tips.
Okay.
So expose more cleavage, expose the shoulders,
cleavage. Is that
and
what you guys called the
and
us?
mostly flirt with men.
You overlanders are weird. Okay,
Yes, we
I'll
indeed
give you
are.
an additional
me,
+1 bonus if you follow them instructions.
I'll follow those instructions. I'm gonna.
All right.
So you're
So hold
saying
on. Hold on.
don't have the armor on and the swords and the bow, all that.
Hey, look, dude. You know
Steer
what?
clear of that.
Well, what no one tells you is that the bikini armor has a +2 charisma bonus. John,
But it's so
It
uncomfortable.
protects in other ways.
was you able to determine what roll you need to make, sir?
I'm assuming it's a Smith tool roll, probably.
Working. Hang on. Let me check real quick, John. 1 second. Work is.
We're supposed to be looking that up, sir.
I don't think he has an easy way to do it right now.
Oh, that's right.
'Cause he's
Darn
on
it,
his
I
phone.
forgot. Sorry, bro.
It is, yeah. So it'll be, strength athletics, or, the Smith tools,
All right.
whichever's better for you, John. That's
It'll
Make
probably be
sweet
Smith
checks.
tools.
Make this week's check, sir.
and you want higher than a 9 if you can. Oh, there you go. So
You need
that's,
11 on the first one.
that's a
Nope.
modest lifestyle for a week. So that's a week's worth of whatever. I'll have to look. But I don't remember.
17.
Ah,
Oh, you're only supposed to do
hold
one.
on.
You're only supposed to do one.
Oh, I
Let's do
thought,
one.
I
Alright.
thought I was supposed to do 3.
Alright.
Okay.
Good. All right. Yeah, we'll do one week at a time. All right.
Okay.
So, Brian and Elijah, I need your checks for the second week.
All right, and then this is against lower
Okay,
class again,
I'm good.
right?
If that's what
I
you wanna
notice
go.
I have the lavender oil, but that's not for body. But I know we did socks, and I did do some makeup tips. So I'm gonna, if socks, can break free, she might help me with my makeup tips so that I can not be overdone, but just like Zayd had said that some people don't like my the darkness of my skin, but something to give it, to I don't know, take away a little of that maybe. So
How about enhance it? Throw some glitter on.
You've
oh, I like glitter.
you've reduced our rogue to your personal makeup artist.
Yeah.
I think that's an elevation. I don't think that's a reduction at all.
All right.
She
All right.
she was always the one who was pushing the let's do each
Yes.
other's nails and stuff like that.
So,
I know.
I have a
before.
question. Can I use my, if I, essentially I am a musician, but I'm
Yes.
also in a way, in many ways, is kind of a con man. So
Yeah.
can I use my performance in place of my persuasion, or part of my performance?
I'll allow it.
All right, because that gives me 2 more. All right, there we go.
Who's the one?
Ooh, that 20.
That should have been for your middle class, man.
Right.
Right, it should have been, but who knows? You get some good people out of the lower class because it's. I'm gonna go so many shades of wrong here because that's okay. I'm lower class in real life, so it's fine.
Amen, brother.
They're the hardest workers.
Go to the
They're
head
the
of the lower
hardest
class.
workers.
Just tell me how many
Okay,
groupies
middle class
you
is actually
acquired, okay?
we're equally hard in a way, but okay. So what now? I got 27, so it would be 1 second. 3 allied contacts at 21 plus,
3 allied contacts.
and it's up to you if you want to add anything for the nat 20.
For Nat 20.
I'll make you know.
Like maybe they threw me some gold too. I'm just saying.
They give you their
Raja?
daughter.
Please make your roll.
Okay. I forget how many we're adding to it, but here we go.
2,
3.
Ooh, I hope it's a
3
lot.
now. Yeah, 3. Oh gosh.
Ouch. I put on too much makeup.
Okay.
Maybe.
So that's a
Next time
hostile.
to-
That's a hostile contact.
Okay. You're in the hostile contact.
Laja, you're doing fine. I'm not trying to say that you're doing this wrong, but perhaps I don't know what you're saying to them, but not everybody likes Underdark stew. Okay, it's kind of a a delicacy where you're from.
You're supposed to not flirt with the married
I
men.
was teaching them. I was
When their
teaching them
wives are standing
when you
next
have
to
a
them.
knife and you smack it in between the fingers. That's always a winner.
Yes,
You know
yes,
that.
Not,
You know that. You know.
Not everybody likes to play mumbly peg. No, it's
Oh.
not. And I do appreciate that you've revealed your shoulders and your chest area a bit more, but don't flirt with the married people.
I figured out what
Their
it is.
wives hate you now.
Oh,
Their wives hate you now.
you have so many rules.
And no, Underdark stew was not a euphemism.
All right.
I knew a guy named Underdark Stew.
What does that
Stewart
11
from the Underdark.
get Tato there, Brian?
Sorry, yeah, 1 second. I knew a guy named Underdark stew. That's funny. Okay, go ahead, Tato. Or shall we just
Well,
go off that second roll?
No, what does that 11 do for him? I missed
But
it.
it's 17 was the second
Yeah.
roll.
I know. I still didn't. I just didn't write down what the 11 did yet.
Oh, modest lifestyle for the week.
Oh, so what is that?
I have to look what I think it's 5 gold pieces a day for a week. I'm not.
All right,
I'm not
cool.
sure. But hang on 1 second.
I'll just write down week modest gold. All right, and then the 17 probably get a week's better living.
Yeah. Hold on. Yeah. It should. I think so. It depends on what the.
Just tell me when you're ready.
It is 17 is comfortable lifestyle for the week.
Ooh, comfortable. You get a footstool and everything.
Style, income, 5e. There we go. Oh, come on. I have to find that section. Lifestyle expenses.
Yeah,
There
right
we go.
here.
Okay. There you go.
Mm.
Yeah, so modest is a gold
Yeah,
piece, a day, and so it's 10 gold pieces a week, and then comfortable is 2 gold pieces a day, so 20 gold pieces a week.
So just add them gold to your sheet there, sir. All right, and then go ahead and do the last
final.
one, Tato. Yeah, we'll do Tato because you're already on that chart.
Yep.
Good idea. Go on, Tato. You can do it.
We're doing some downtime. Anybody just joining us? We're doing some.
Yeah.
We're waiting for something to come to fruition in the information that we've dealt with.
Natural one.
Ooh, nat 1. Ow.
Broke your pinky. I don't know what happened.
Okay, a difficult customer or a fight with a coworker reduces the wages you earn by one category. So, what would a smith would be? What modest? I guess maybe. Or what are the lifestyles again? Poor or modest. That's up to you, Joe. And then
Smith would have to be
I would think modest, but I don't know.
big honest.
But so it'd be poor for the week, which would be 2 silver pieces a day.
Okay.
And then because of that, there's a complication.
Complication.
Uh, oh wait, that is okay. So that was the hold on. That was the work thing, right? Oh no. Okay, so it's poor lifestyle for the week.
Yeah.
And then the work complication was a roll, so it's a D6 roll.
You should hit the respond with the hammer.
So roll a D6 there, John. 4.
4.
Oh, okay. So Joe, this is I'm gonna copy and paste this to you in a whisper.
Oh, nice. I like that.
And this is how however you wanna play it out or whatever. Joe, yeah, there's Joe.
I really got to rearrange my setup where I play.
Okay, so this is the result of that.
Okay.
Now, whether he finds that out, or whether he knows that now, or whether whatever, like doesn't know it, and it bites him in the ass some other way, or however you want to do it, like that's entirely up to you. Don't look at the stream, John. Don't look at the stream.
I'm not.
All right, we'll have to decide how that plays out. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and have Laja roll her last roll. Hey, Rich, I'm going to ask you not to roll poorly this time, please.
No, can do. I'm all about the poor rolls.
I don't make any promises.
Laja is going to go. She says, "Enough of this. I'm going to put on my good clothes." And she gets the purple dress and the hat, and she gets the pearls. We're going to go for middle class now, right?
Yeah, middle class now. Yeah.
So okay, I'm going to go for middle class, and I'm going to even refresh my my sheet so it's all starting new.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me do one thing first. Let me do something first before you start.
If I can cheat a little, Joe, which I'm already trying to do that now, but if I can cheat a little bit, any chance I get, I'm going to do this. The enthralling performance, like when I'm talking to the middle class and performing for the middle class.
Right. The fuck? Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I forgot my screen. Oh, there we are. All right, sorry, Rich. Let me do this real quick for you before you make your roll. If you didn't make it yet,
I didn't make it. I'm holding off. I'm taking all the help I can get.
I'm looking for it. I haven't found it yet, but I know it's here.
What's that?
On someone's. There it is.
Why are you Phantom Elijah?
All right, there.
I'm trying to figure out how to I don't know if I can do it. I was realizing I can make it so that I changed to the purple thing, but I can't do it on the token.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'll change it back, but eventually, I just want to say, and this is what she looks like, but it isn't. I'm not looking phantomish. Well, let me know.
That makes you look worse.
Sox does your makeup and does good this time, so you're gonna have a whopping +4 to your roll.
Okay. So you're ready for
Yep.
persuasion? All right. Okay. Hey, +4 to 17.
Oh wow,
So I've got a
Nice.
21.
All right, good roll.
nice.
Got my pencil in my nose.
Yes, yes. That's more like it, Elijah. Good show.
I,
All right.
I guess I'm just better suited to the middle class.
What does she get?
Next,
Two allied contacts?
17 is two allied contacts.
I mean,
Plus
it's
4.
21 if you added 4.
21. She gets
Yeah,
plus 4.
24.
Oh, yeah, she gets +4, so so 21, so she gets 3 allied contacts.
In the middle class. 3 allied.
Yay!
One fucking enemy in the lower class and 3 allies in the upper class. Do you think it was worth the trade? May I
In
ask
the
you
middle.
that?
In the middle.
Middle. In the middle.
it
In
was
the
worth
middle
the,
class.
it was worth the trade.
Sure. It's definitely.
All right.
Have you decided on that enemy yet? I'm working on it. My little brain is ticking away, tick tock, thinking of something that will, be appropriate. These allied contacts, they're a diamond.
Yeah, you said, jealous housewife. Jealous housewife might be funny.
Now, for our last and final downtime roll of the night, Zayd is going to attempt to, before making this check, use a roll to help him. So I'm going to go ahead and let him make that roll.
Yeah, no, I meant the enthralling performance. I wanted to do that,
Yep.
so whenever I can, and so I was hoping to get advantage on the roll.
To get advantage on the roll?
Yeah.
That wasn't what I was going to let happen. Make your roll.
What? Oh, okay. Well, what do you want me to do? Just add to it or something? Okay. All right. There's my roll. Oh, I already put advantage, so the first one, 22.
So add 5 to it.
So okay. So so 27 again.
Doesn't
Not-
matter.
not
It's
nat
exactly.
20.
Which is what you rolled. Which is what you rolled last time.
Right.
27.
But not natural.
By different means.
Right.
Yep.
So it's 3 allied contacts.
Yes.
I think that natural 20 should result in the very same character who hates Laja really, really like the Zayd. I think that'd be kind of funny.
Or
Decided.
or the other thing you could do is instead of it's up to you, but if instead of for that nat 20, you could have one of those 3 be a upper class contact or something.
Yeah, I could. Maybe secretly an upper class guy and you don't know it.
Yeah, or whatever you want to do.
Oh.
I'm good with whatever you want to do.
I'll think about it.
Yeah.
Think about it. They're gonna have names.
He's slumming as middle class. He left his ass cut untied. Oh no, I'm middle class now.
You left his ass cut untied.
Dude,
I,
hold on. That was the most Freddest thing I've ever heard. You're a Freddest. My dad was named Fred. How
well,
dare you?
do.
Sorry. Couldn't help it. All right. Where's my page? There's my page. Okay, so on your downtime, you've made some friends, you've made a little money. You spend a little money. Some of you made
spent some money.
Yeah. Meantime, the bar's been put together. Ryan, roll me a 20. Yeah, roll me a D20.
Straight 20.
Yeah, I will apply the.
Start with a 20, and then we'll see if we want to add to it.
13 base.
13 base. We're going to -1 from that off the 8 intelligence, which goes to 12. Okay. All right. So, you come back. You've done your thing during the week. You've had the bars come in. We're getting ready to hire some people. Elric and Socks hired a young halfling girl for a waitress. And she's informed you that she has a cousin who's looking for a job as well. Um, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, so you come back and Socks like, I hired somebody, and there's this little halfling chick at the bar
Okay.
who does tell you she has a cousin that is looking for work, but um, I will accept a perception check from everybody in the bar. All you, every player present
Everyone in the
may make a
bar.
perception roll. Oh, what are you doing, Sam?
Perception check.
I was busy showing off my rings. There you go.
Nice,
There's my
that's not
buddy.
bad.
He's got me covered.
My perception check was 15.
Um,
what's your passive perception?
yeah,
Well, better than 8.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
13.
Because it might be based on passive depending, if you can already do it.
I was gonna say I got a 17.
I would say the two of you that
Yeah, Tato did the best.
have the capacity to notice that the young halfling lady is greatly relieved when the group of you arrive, and she seemed to be quite a bit more nervous. Like she seemed really nervous, but once you guys got there, she seemed to calm down a little bit, and she's really excited to inform you that she really appreciates the job. She does have cousins looking for a job. They both used to work at a bar a few blocks away that burned down recently, so they've been out of work, and her cousin does have
During this, there was a bad storm a couple weeks ago. It was struck by lightning.
The bar burned down because it was hit by a fireball, stray fireball. Yeah.
Hey. I don't know enough about
They
no
weren't
fireballs.
they weren't as lucky. It's a conspiracy.
What are you talking about?
Perhaps these wizards are going around trying to just burn down bars because they want theirs to do the best, and we were just lucky enough to be here and happen to be able to put the fire out in time.
Where's my tin?
No, I'm not saying this to them. I'm just saying this to our guys.
no.
Our guys.
Oh,
To
Oh, oh.
Laja and Ulrich and Tato and them.
yeah. There was news. The bar that burned down. Somebody brought a horse inside and it kicked over an oil lamp.
Mrs. O'Leary's oil lamp.
Yes, that sounds historical, doesn't it?
Historical. That is historical.
I just want you to know it wasn't a fireball.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's not a conspiracy.
That's the first thing I thought of.
Unless
Sorry,
the horse we talked to.
What? That's right. It's all coming together.
See, the only problem with being a con man is you think everybody's always up to something.
That's because they are.
The bar door opens. Maxine walks in. 6 horses are behind her. Told you guys, this is the perfect place.
Oh no, you don't. No horses in our bar. Get him, Elric.
Think about how bad a drunk centaur would be in a bar.
What's weird is I can't see any of the
Ooh.
stuff on the lighting layer right now.
What?
I can see the torches I added,
Yeah.
but I can't see
I
see
see
the walls, the actual physical walls.
Because you're on the wrong layer.
Huh.
No, I mean
I
even
can
on
see
the lighting,
walls.
even on the lighting layer. No, I can see the picture of the walls, but you can't see the lighting layer anyway.
Oh. Right.
If I click on the lighting layer, I can't interact with the walls. And then this should be a door. But I
Yeah,
don't have a
yeah,
door
that
here. I
should
think
be.
I have a solid wall there.
Oh,
That's weird.
yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, that is very weird. That is very, very weird. Well, didn't you put a wall there because it's Kuro's study or something now?
That's where he's been
uh,
hiding this whole time.
yeah, if there's any place with
Up,
books, it's probably where you're going to find them.
up on the top floor in the attic. That's where he said he wanted to be.
Right. Yeah.
That's true.
Probably where he's been at the whole time. You go up there, there's just a dead elf fucking all mummified with a book in his lap. Oh, wait, he wasn't an elf.
Books
He was
flying
something.
all over the place.
That's
What was he? I don't remember.
a
I do
dwarf.
remember.
He was another dwarf.
No, he wasn't. Yeah, he was
because
a
him and
dwarf.
Ulrich were like kind of buddy-ish.
Yeah, he was with that. Yeah, he was a dwarf with Elric. Yeah. But no, he came with Tato.
Yeah, but I mean, him and Ulrich kind of get along because Ulrich's a dwarf too. So
Is that what it was? Yeah.
I think
Okay.
so. But yeah, I think he knew Tato somehow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
came
he was the one in the caravan, right, with
Yeah,
Tato.
there were.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
the rats
yeah.
been how has our rat problem been over the last 3 weeks?
Well, there's a large cat in the house. Consistent. They have found holes that they've plugged, and Elric and rare sober moments early in the day before he gets drunk. One of them ate through the barrel of his favorite swill barrel, and cost him a lot
Oh
of swill.
no!
And I will
So
I will
he
encourage
immediately
them
went
to. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
on a mission to exterminate their ability to get in, which he's failed to do. In fact, he's in a drunken stupor, complaining about rats as we speak. Um, but I mean,
I will.
you're only a day from opening.
I will. Make sure that if we can go buy like rat cages, like
Okay.
cages that we could put rats in, like that kind of thing.
Okay.
Some kind of animal cages that would hold rats and whatever.
Okay.
And I would refer to them as livestock.
Anyways, I thought you were going to say our minuscule permanent tenants.
So, yeah, the bar's pretty much ready to open. You have one waitress. You have a lead on another. Um, you know, if you want to spend, say, 50 gold on advertising in your grand opening, that might serve you some wellness. I can't insist.
Can we hit up?
Huh?
Can we hit up any of the any of the not here player characters to chip into that?
To chip in for gold.
See if they got.
Yeah, it's like, okay, you're not here, but we still have your gold.
Well, I mean, it's only fair,
Let's see.
right?
So,
They're supposed to be part of the group.
So
Elric's got.
187 for Ulrich.
All right, let's take 25 off Elric. So we'll take it to
Okay.
162.
And then socks, I can't. I must have put her on the map layer. I must have did that. Yeah, I did. Token layer. There we go. Socks is.
Got
Night Stalker has 89.
89. Go ahead and take 25 off hers.
Oh, I
I'm
can't do
assuming that
math.
Zaid, you do this with you talk him into it with your silver tongue.
Right. So
All right.
64.
This will really help.
So
We'll get you the best cream.
we are gentlemen at 9 p.m. We do not have to stop, but we do have to take a break at the very least. This wouldn't be a bad stopping point.
Well, I think that this will be if we stop here, then it'll also give us a chance to figure out if we're going to get somebody else to jump in and join us and play and whatever, or make up sidekicks, make up sidekicks, or or whatever, like that kind of thing. So
Yep.
this might not be a bad stopping point if everybody else is good
So
with that.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Just a quick proposal. If you want to think about, you can always ask Alric and Socks if it's okay if we play
Yeah,
their
that was.
characters that
I
way.
was going to say that. We could ask them.
I think Ulrich is okay with it. I don't know that Sox is, but I will definitely ask them, reach out to them.
Yeah, just be like, hey,
Well, you
would
can
you?
tell Socks that
One
she
of
can
us-
assign it to whoever she wants.
Yeah, yeah. Would you guys
Sure.
want to assign your characters to someone to play so they keep getting experience, or do you want us to just leave them in the bar, working the bar while we're doing out adventure?
I put a commenter on the screen there for now.
Yeah.
I will I
Oh,
will
screw-
I will yeah, that represents the waitress for now, but I'll get a halfling waitress.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Actually,
And
there
two,
should be.
is their cousin a halfling also, or is their cousin not?
Yeah,
halfling?
they're both
Okay,
halflings.
both halflings. So yeah, so we'll hire, and we
Or
only have to pay
is their
them,
cousin a halfling?
and
Like
we only
ordering.
have to pay them half as much. No, I'm kidding. Half of a halfling. So
Is a halfling with a quarterstaff. A half a halfling with a quarterstaff.
that's an eighth staff, isn't it?
It eventually becomes an 8 staff. Yeah.
They could carry hoop axe.
Those are called kender.
They could.
Candor,
Kender.
halfling, same thing.
Kender would be super rare in Forgotten Realms. But
Hinder?
yeah, Kender, because they're from Dragonlance. They're from the Dragonlance world.
Yeah.
They would have had to got here via like a spell or a portal or some other way, in order to have actual Kender in the Forgotten Realms.
Or a crossover.
Spelljammer ship.
Spelljammer ship. They could have got here from Spelljammer. Yep, that's true.
Spelljammers.
Yep. And there are Spelljammer ships that do
Indeed.
fly into Waterdeep from time to time. Of course, they're incognito, so you don't know you don't know they're Spelljammer ships unless you're in the know already. But
Well, that's fucking.
Anyways,
If they
I don't know,
come
I'm just-
through the air,
I digress.
though, that might tip people off.
well, I don't think
Yeah,
I don't.
that
I
was
think
a
they
funny
I think they
fabric to them.
usually land in the water probably, but
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they land in the water and then they sail
I
in.
think it's what 3
and then-
miles. I think it's 3 miles that you can no longer see below the horizon line or something like that. I can't remember.
Well,
I thought
yeah,
it was 8, but
Is it 8?
They
It
do
could
that.
be 8. Yeah, it could be 8.
and they
But 20 miles
Uh,
out, they're not going to be seen.
Right.
invisible. They'll be invisible and they'll land because not all ships can land in water.
I mean,
and
a
then,
$200,000 or 200,000 gold piece ship with a wizard flying it. I don't think that or a wizard powering it. I don't think it's unrealistic for the ship to be invisible.
No, there is a cloaking helm in second edition.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, second edition. There's a cloaking helm.
You guys like what I did with the
but
lighting
there's-
on there?
But there's a cloaking spell
I
too.
do.
So you did something to the lighting. What'd you do?
Yeah, if you look on the map, all the little candles and torches have little flames that are flickering,
Oh yeah, I seen that. I seen that earlier.
They're
I
all-
thought you just
and
did
then
something.
and they're all actual dynamic lighting. So if you click on one of us and you hit Control L, you see how the rest of
Yeah.
us. You see, especially Zayd since he's human, or I think Tato don't have night vision either. But you see how they see it.
Night.
And the fireplaces too.
Oh,
You have the
Yeah, I got
slightly
I have flickering.
fireplace.
Yeah, I have flickering flames in the fireplaces too. So
That's good
zoom
because
in
that's
on
kind of subtle. It's not as it doesn't look like the whole thing is ablaze. It just looks like a nice little roaring fire.
Yeah. So if you zoom in on the fireplace, you can see the flickering flames.
Very
All the
nice.
fireplaces actually on the first floor.
Yeah.
I haven't done anything on the second or third floor yet, but
Okay.
Have you used any of the animated fog? Brian?
oh yeah. I got a lot of animated stuff. It's maze balls. I think it adds to the
Hmm.
It
look
does.
of things. Obviously
went-
everything's
I went-
theater of the mind, but
I went to open my pages, my map pages,
yeah.
and it's been so long since I've opened it. I was like, Whoa, what's that? It looks so different now. They changed it so much. Like, oh my god,
Mhm.
I have not like because I've been in playing, but I haven't. Maybe no, yeah, I played that one time, but it's been a while since I've actually DM'd in
Right.
here.
Yeah, it's been a minute since we played this campaign. That's why I was like, it's understandable like when people can't necessarily join because of whatever, because
Right.
like
All right. Yeah.
life happens.
Especially when, yeah, it does, and it
Mhm.
happens to everyone. If you fucking can't just let it happen, I mean, sometimes you got to. Like I got buddies that wish we could play D&D with me at my regular games and shit, but like
Here,
just ain't working out.
check this one out, Rich. This one? Yeah, this one. So this is like
What are you doing?
animated smoke.
Oh, okay. I see what
Can you see that on the
you're doing.
screen? It's by Zaid and you. Like if you zoom out, you can see
Oh,
it.
Yeah.
We've got a round fire.
I
Oh, that's pretty
I
cool.
get that I see.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
smoke is a little bit harder to see, but
Oh,
it's this
I
right
see. I
here.
see it now. I see it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I see it now. It's good because it's like it's more subtle. It's not it's smoke as would be coming off a smoldering thing, not like
Right.
completely opaque smoke.
Right. If you place
Yeah.
some candles just right under it, just look like the candles are dirty, burning candles.
There's different fires.
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
Hey, someone set the floor on fire.
The roof is on fire. Anyway,
I told you not to let the horse in.
for like, I've got like, if you wanted to do it with like wall of fire or whatever, you could even use something like this for
Hey
your wall of
Josh,
fire.
what's up, man? I can't see the chat, but one of my regular
Oh, hey
in-person players.
Josh! Shout out to whoever's in chat.
Uh,
Let's see. But yeah, I got some animated weather effects. So
make
like,
it rain
there's
in the
a
bar
storm in
right
the
now.
bar. Here we go. We gotta make that
Oh
bigger.
no, there we go.
Bloop.
Oh yeah. It's raining. Yeah. Get the cat wet. Rain on the cat. Rain on
Some
the cat.
thunder. It says thunder, but like it's literally got to be lightning, I would think, right?
Right. Unless it's a sound effect that comes with it.
Maybe it shakes.
It's lightning, but
Oh, I see a little lightning bolt.
yeah. Oh,
It's right
I moved it. Hang on. There we
right
go.
next to Zayd.
Ah, socks.
Oh,
Poor
look, now he's a
socks.
big lightning bolt. Oh,
Ah!
oh,
Ah!
oh.
I
or
think she dodged.
or
Fox is really really agile.
there's also
Nah,
here.
man, it's got a reflex save.
There's also the if we want to do it, there's the whole rain of fire thing. Firestorm.
Oh man, the apocalypse again.
Where the weather outside is frightful, and the fire
Hey,
is
is
so
someone playing cards in that
delightful.
It's just
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
There you go.
nice. I like it. Gonna
Hey,
come in
hey
handy.
Zay, do you run like a card game or anything for the people to take a little bit of their money?
Sure, we could do that. We could do like a gambling thing, like nightly poker game or whatever it is. Nightly Three Dragon Annie.
Yeah.
I don't know what that would be close
I-
to.
I-
I still want to learn some of the rules of the Forgotten Realms. Like poker's obviously going to be like poker. But,
Yeah, I don't know. I always thought of
but
Dragon Poker
Chess,
or
Dragon Chess,
would-
and
would-
Three Dragon Annie. I want to know about.
Yeah, the card game. I always imagined it was a little like Texas Hold'em. but
That's what
that
I thought
might be
too.
wrong.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah. I got the dice, the dragon dice downstairs.
Yeah, the Dragon.
But we're getting Three Dragon Annie?
Yeah, whatever for the dragon dice. I don't know. It's dragon dice. It's just a bag full of fucking goofy dice. It's just dragon dice.
Right. I think the Three Dragon Annie is probably just like three card Annie, where you do the three cards on the table and which one's the queen or whatever.
Oh, could be. Like,
Oh,
you mean like
okay.
you mean
So
like a
it's-
Monty type thing, like a
Yeah, three card Monty or whatever. Yeah.
could be, I guess, but
Find the queen.
I'm,
But you
I
need
gotta
someone
look.
who is actually doing the card changes to make that a game. It wouldn't be something that just a bunch of people could get together and play. You need a fast-handed person.
There's actually
Yeah.
rules. There's actually rules for in Giants War. Is that a? I don't know. There's actually some rules that you can find on how to play Three Dragon Ante.
Really?
Players select a card from their hand to put it in the ante. Players then bid gold on the stakes based on the card played. So it's a hidden card game. Players play cards in front of them to build a flight. The player with the highest valued flight wins the stake for that gambit. So essentially, it would be you have one card face down, then you'd put your other cards face up, and you'd bet based on, whether or not you thought you had the best thing, and then at the end you'd flip that last card to see if you had the, higher card. I would think something along those lines. We could actually play that. We could actually play that in here too, because they have cards things.
Yeah, they do have cards.
So that wouldn't be totally dissimilar from Texas Hold'em.
Here we go. Shuffle the cards. Boop. And then deal. Let's see. Deal to. We're gonna draw. We'll draw. So it'd be. Wins the stake for the gambit. After each gambit, player draws 2 cards. Okay. 2 to 6 players, each starting with 50 points or gold. Players select a card from their hand to put in the ante. Then bid gold. I would think just like 7 would be like the standard something, All players include offline players? No. Oh wow, you can deal them in turn order. Here, let me just deal them real quick. You must deal to at least one player. Oh, okay. Okay, hold on one second. See how I... Okay, so Rich.
I'm in.
Rich in there. We'll put Tato in there. And we'll put myself in there. And deal. Should have put Joe in there too, just because, Okay, so now you should have cards. See above your name there? Can you see them, John,
I see
or
that.
no?
Oh,
Probably not, but I'll look.
Oh, okay. I should have dealt them to Joe too.
yeah.
But anyway,
So I see.
So you lay one card.
Yeah, I see. We both have 7s.
We have. That's how many cards we have. So if you click on that 7,
okay.
it'll show you which cards you have, and then you pick a card out of those to lay face up, or face. Well, technically, I guess it's face down. Hang on.
Go into the kitty.
Yeah, I guess it's
Okay.
one that you
So,
keep. One that you keep, and the other 6 you would lay face up, maybe something like that.
Yeah, no, I don't have any. I don't see them on my app.
Oh yeah, probably don't see them on the app. Well, I don't show you in the thing. I don't even show you in the thing, like your app, however it works now.
Right.
Because I've seen your roles in the game, but I don't show you as being part of the actual logged in game, which is weird.
Oh.
Yeah, can I lay a card face down? Let me see. Nope. Did you guys see that? Can you guys see that? Let me see.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
I clicked on a card, and then it appeared. Then I don't.
Yeah, so you would have to take it and lay it on the screen, probably. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So that doesn't keep. So I would say like, so it's just 3 Dragon Ante. I would say like 3 cards, right?
Okay. So that's the ante is 3 cards. Got it.
I guess maybe.
Got it.
I don't know. It doesn't really say. It just says. I have to look. I'd have to look at the rules like in depth, but yeah. And so lay down 3 cards.
Okay.
Let me pick another card here. And then I would imagine
now,
ace.
do we both play
I
this
would
one?
imagine ace can be 1 or
11.
1 or 11. Yeah. So and then. But yeah, we could. So the way this card game thing too is we could import our own specific cards too, like so we don't have to play with traditional cards if we wanted to. But
I
Okay,
play
so
all aces
then
for
then
me.
we would bet like whatever, right? No, I don't mean that way. I mean like
I bet. Phew,
you can have different card decks is what I'm saying.
I bet my Pokemon cards. I'll bring those along.
There you go.
Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah. Okay. So I would bet this many somethings that that it's just one card. We'll draw then, and we'll get the best flight out
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
five cards. We both use.
The one
We
card
both
would
use it.
the one card would technically be like face down, but
Okay.
we would know what that card was because we'd be the one that put it face down. So then you would bet like how
Okay.
whether you think you're going to win this flight or not. So you've got a 9, a 6, and an 11. So how much is that? 14 or 15 plus 11, 26. And then I've got an 8 and 8 is 16 plus an 11, so that'd be 27. So then you'd bet based on whatever your high card is, the one that's face down, whether you're going to win
Oh, I put
whether
the
you're gonna
cards
win
I
the
want to play.
Well, yeah, but you are going to play
oh.
one, but it'll be face down. So, but I mean, obviously, there's no way to do that right here. But
Okay. Sure. I bet so many somethings.
right. So you bet so many somethings, and then
10 gold pieces.
and then you flip your face down card. In this case, I would probably just flip a king, and then that would
And I flipped the knight.
Oh, I think you put that one back. There was a 3. Somehow there was a 3 that got back there. Oh no, you were drawing off the top, weren't you? Yeah, you were drawing.
Yeah,
off
don't
the top.
do that, huh?
No. Do you not have? Yeah, you have. You should have 4 cards left on your above your name there. There you go, Jack. So I think in that case, I think I beat you by 1 point.
Okay. I see what we're doing here. I was doing it wrong. I was trying to make a straight out of the cards that I had remaining, and I was looking to get an additional card, but that's not how it's played.
Well,
Okay. So you
yeah.
play 3, and then once you. Okay.
Yeah, kind of something like that, and then but yeah, it could be something we could throw in there and stuff, and do that if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like I said, we don't have to use traditional
where's
cards
the card
yet.
name show up?
What's that?
Mm-hmm. Where do you find that in the Roll20? Is that under
What in the heck is going on?
collection or?
Oh yeah, so under the collection.
Where did you get the cards?
So under collection, one of the first things should be playing cards.
Yep.
Playing cards. Playing cards.
This one, it's broken. I need a refresh. I broke my stuff.
Broke the stuff.
Yeah. Anyway, so a refresh. But no, so like, so under the collections in here in this game, because in my game, well, in my Roll20 or whatever, I have a lot of stuff added.
Mm-hmm.
That's the other thing, Richard. If you want to send me your that token with the lodge addressed and whatever, I can also set up a thing to where you can change her to like whatever outfit type of thing you want her in. I can make a multi-role token, basically.
Mm-hmm. I will put that out so you can do that. Yeah, I mean, I think, hey, we dressed her up for the one con that we did. She kept the dress, so
right.
She would have it to use as needed. So very cool.
Yeah, you can add a deck too, and you can add like custom cards or whatever. So like if you wanted to do a Taroka deck, like you can actually buy the Taroka deck. I know.
Mm-hmm.
How do I delete the deck? Anyway. All right, and with that, you know what? I think we will head out. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Sounds like.
And with that, yes. So thanks everybody for joining us. And there's a big intro, outro monologue. Oh yeah, thanks for joining us here on Action Surge, where imagination collides with the roll of the dice. We battle fearsome foes and forge unforgettable memories together, or at least talk to horses. At this time, as this session closes, remember the journey never truly ends. Keep rolling those dice, weaving those tales. Farewell, adventurers, and don't forget to check out Action Surge 5e on all the platforms, including Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, etc. I think we have a Patreon. I'm not sure. Like and subscribe. And until next time, may all your actions surge.
Surge.
Third.
Gather round. Okay, here it goes.
Gather round, adventurers bold in the realm where tales unfold. The podcast of heroes, a quest divine, where imagination takes flight. Let's combine. Roll the dice, let the story begin. Monsters and magic, the battles within. From dragons to dungeons, a thrilling ride. Action Surge podcast where legends collide. Action Surge, it's time to embark.